So I've got, of course I got the 74 sitting out here, and with my 73 out of the way, gives me a spot in the garage. Now I could start working on this thing right here, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to start with my other car. But I've just got a ton of stuff. See, I've already started moving stuff out of my storage facility. As this stuff over here, these are winter tires for our main cars. But I got to rearrange what I've got here and figure out what I need to keep, what I'm going to throw away. It's just too big a mess to work on things. And my house used to not have a drop down stairs, and I just finished putting this in. And in addition to putting in the stairs, it used to just be a bunch of open 2x4s up in here and some bracing and stuff like that, but I've turned it into storage space, so that'll help me clean out so I can get some stuff going downstairs. But what I'm going to do down here is, like I said, I'm going to go through all my boxes and see what I got. And if I come up with something interesting, I can video it as I move things around. If I find something interesting, I'll pop it on. Okay, so I've got the bin's about empty, and got to get the motor out here. Brought a kid with me to help out. Got to clear some stuff out of the Zuki. Got my pump because I got to pump up the tires on the car, and I've got an extension cord because I think somewhere up there I've got power in here, I think. But anyway, kid and I gotta get that thing in the car. And there it is, all tucked into the back. Almost ready to get this thing back. Gotta get in touch with one of my buddies and see if he can come over and help me out. So there it sits. Got it home. And got some boxes to clear out. Still got some stuff I want to take to the junkyard down there. Got some bikes to move around. And a saw, which I'll probably put up in the attic. Just about ready to bring the other car home. Alright, I came back here to get air in the tires. And of course I'm going to power my compressor off of that right there. But it turns out that doesn't have any kind of a plug on its side, so I've got to come up with an adapter that I can plug in instead of a light bulb. So, gotta make a trip to the depot or something. Okay, I got my pump, got my electrical cord, I've got an adapter for the light up there, and I'm gonna try and get some air in these tires, and hopefully I can get the car out of here and back to the house in the next day, 2, 8 days tops. I got to get it out here. It's almost the end of the month, and my lease is up. It's the wrong kind of socket. Doesn't match my extension cord. Gotta go fix that now. Okay, you didn't miss out on much, but managed to get the Lotus out of the garage. We kind of pushed it out, shoved it that direction over that way. And then we yanked it that direction. If I can put my hand, put it that way and around the corner. And we pulled it with this guy right there. And like I said, it's not very exciting. This place is only about a mile and a half from where I live, so not much of an adventure. Not entirely sure what this is. Rust? Looks like rust. I mean, I didn't see any rust under the car when I was looking at it. But yeah, I got to get my lock off of here, and I'm all done. There it is, and goodbye storage facility. Let's go check the car out at the garage. And there it is. So anyway, yeah, storage facilities that direction. And we drove it through the neighborhoods trying to avoid the main streets. Brought it around the back of the neighborhood that direction. up that way. So it was pointed the right direction, and then we just kind of backed it in, shoved it up the driveway, wiggled it a little bit, and there it sits. Pretty tight on the side over there. A little bit of room between my car and the wife's car. And a little bit of room here in the back between it and all the snow tires right there. So, anyway, there's our emblem. Lotus. What else does it say? What do we got here? And yeah, it used to run. It's not running right now, but I did have it running when we moved here to Kansas. 13 to 19, looks like it was about 6 years ago was the last time I had it on the street. Sat so long the fuel injector's stuck. Some of the other issues. The motors in these things, they've got gears, spin, made out of plastic. They deteriorate and shut off, so this doesn't go up. That one probably doesn't go up. If it does go up, it's going to stop going up very shortly. My daughter, one of my daughters, my older daughter, when she was like 3 years old, I saw her one day poking at the mirrors. So one of my mirrors, must be the other one, is busted. Yeah, it's got to be that one over there because of what my daughter was doing. And it's got a couple of little chips in it, you know. It's right there, a little paint chip here. It's got some overspray from when we were painting the house, so it's got a little tiny bit of like latex paint on it, and tiny little droplets here and there. Pretty straight along those sides. In case you don't know, they're made out of plastic. It is, of course, a convertible. The windows were always a freaking nightmare with these cars, and my car's no exception. That window doesn't work. That window over there, that window's not even in. I forget what I did with the glass. The mechanism's down in the floor well. The glass is floating around here somewhere. I forget where I put it. But I gotta get that done. It's just old. I mean, there are certain little things that need to be done to it. But there it is. Next project.